Welcome back, guys. Welcome back to another review. I am Dashiell Rose here. I am back to do another review for a Sony Pictures animation movie. Yeah, it's been a few weeks since I've done one of these. I've been kind of taking breaks here and there on this stuff. I've been just so busy with stuff and all that. I haven't got a lot of this stuff done. Well, technically last week was actually because I forgot my phone at my mother's house. This phone, I should say. The new one, I had the new one, but I didn't have it set up. I still don't actually have it set up, so I'm still using my older phone. I've got it mostly set up. I just don't know how to, I don't know how to, screenshot stuff. It's a lot more complicated, with that phone than in this one. It's not letting me download photos either. But I kind of like having this format better, I think it's actually a bit better, because if I screenshot it, then I think the photo will kind of take up more of the space. Basically, with these cards and all that, I like to have the photo, and all that showing, and just cover the rest of it up. And it's easier to do this when I'm not screenshotting stuff. But, I just want to apologize for that. I haven't been mentioning it in the last couple videos, but, yeah, that's kind of what happened with the reviews. I just haven't got them uploaded. Haven't been able to make them and upload them because of this. But I'm trying to get things back to normal, so hopefully I can figure out this phone thing, I swear to God, technology is so freaking complicated these days. It really is, and I wish it wasn't, but that's the world we kind of live in, so, But if you guys haven't already, please subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell. I'm trying to get to 1K subs. That's my goal for right now, to get to 1K subs. I'm actually over 400 subs right now, so thank you guys for the support. Thank you, it really helps me out a lot, it really does. My channel is kind of growing kind of slowly, but it's still nice to have, people here who are able to watch these videos. I kind of wish my past videos would honestly get more views. A lot of them are, but like the illumination reviews and the, I had the illumination reviews and the blue sky ones. They're not getting a lot of reviews. My illumination ones are not really getting that many reviews at all. That's kind of where I started this whole journey at, was illumination. So if you guys, want to help me out with that, you guys can check out those reviews, because for some reason YouTube is not advertising it very well. And I've looked back at the videos. They're a little bit sloppy, but they're not bad. I did talk about my opinion on people's thoughts on illumination and all that, and I want to clarify, even now, I still don't mind people not liking the studio, or any, studios for that matter, but I just kind of more was talking about, that there's, some people out there, screaming in their videos and all that, and that just drives me nuts. So, but you guys can check out those videos if you guys want. But let's go ahead and get into this. Let's go ahead and review the Smurfs the Lost Village. Now, I'm going to tell you guys right now, Smurfs the Lost Village, you guys are looking at this. It says 2017, not 2018. I think I'm on year 2018 right now, 2018 or 2019. You guys are seeing 2017. So I went back a bit. This is the movie that I apparently did not have access to. I think I had access to it at one point in time, but I got rid of it because I thought the four movies, the Smurfs collection that I had actually included it, but apparently they don't. So I was actually gonna skip this. I wasn't even gonna bother reviewing it right now. I was gonna probably I'm gonna go back and review the Pirates movie too, but I was gonna actually just skip this one and just kind of review it, because there's 2 more live action Smurfs movies. I think they're live action that were included on that DVD that are not on my list to review. This one was, so I was like, you know what, maybe I can just review it alongside of them at some point in time. But luckily when I was in, you know, Fulton and all that, this movie was actually on, because I was looking for Hotel Transylvania 3, the summer vacation movie. So I can't find that either. I think I might have put it in my safe or something somewhere. You know, I put my stuff in my safe in case we have a fire or something, you know. But yeah, I had it somewhere. I can't find it, so I'm assuming it's in the safe. So I was looking for it on streaming, couldn't find it, but I did come across this on Vudu, because I was looking for Hotel Transylvania, you know, 3, the summer vacation one, and I could not find it. So you know, I went on here, and you know, I found this. I watched the movie and all that. So at least you know, I'm actually reviewing this for you guys, because I was gonna wait till down the road to review it, because I didn't feel like buying it at the moment, because I was gonna try to get a set for it, just buy it as a set, and because I think that same weekend I also bought I bought the movies. I bought the Cloudy Chance of Meatballs movies on DVD too. Now the thing is though, I kind of I regretted buying it, because apparently Sony includes they include you know, disc and all that you could get separate, but you know, like you could get like disc holder things in their disc and buy them separate. So you know, I honestly regret kind of buying that, because I'm like, you know what, I could have just put the disc in there, you know, like, instead of having to buy a whole new set of it. And the set doesn't even, it's freaking separate. It's freaking separate. That's how the Smurf movies were too. They were like that. I mean, some of the Sony movies are actually, the discs are separated, but a good majority of them, they're on freaking the same disc. So you don't get the same quality, you know, you would, you know, on other disc. I don't know why they just don't make it a freaking 2-sided disc. I guess because maybe it scratches more, but I'm like you can get scratch remover stuff and all that, you know, you can do that, and yeah, it's more of a pain in the butt, but because they're, you know, both together, apparently they don't have the special features and all that on them. They just take you right to the damn menu, so it's freaking worthless. You know, so I'm like, you know what, what's the point of buying it, you know? Like that. So, yeah, but I didn't know at the time, you know, when I was waiting to get this. I did find this at that same store, though. I was looking all over for it, couldn't find it, and then I find it at this Dollar General store, you know, like, where I found that at, but I'm like, it's like $8 for it and all that. I'm like, I don't know if it's worth it or not, because I don't know if the movie is very good or not, so I was like, you know, I'm gonna wait. But now that I watched the movie, you know, and all that, because I actually did like the first live-action Smurfs movie, and I told you guys I like the cartoon. Well, certain episodes, I still need to watch the show to actually see it. You know, but I did not like the second live-action Smurfs movie, so, but I have more positives and negatives for it, so I was able to come into this. I heard a lot of people don't like this movie, but I was hoping maybe I'd like it because, you know, because I like the first live-action Smurfs movie and people don't like it, so maybe, you know, my opinion might be different. I gotta go, I went into this, and honestly, this movie is not that, it's very bland. Like, it is literally freaking bland. This movie is really bland. Like, it is just boring. I will say, though, it does look very beautiful. But I would also use another B word called boring, because this movie is definitely freaking boring. I mean, there's a few jokes in this movie that, that like I think make me laugh and all that, I do like Gargamel in this movie too. He's pretty funny, And for some reason, he has a bird in this movie. But yeah, he has a bird in this movie for some reason. I'm not sure why. But yeah, he has a bird and all that. And I don't remember if he had it in the cartoon or not, but I don't think it appeared in the live action Smurfs movies I'm aware of. I mean, Smurfette and her friends were riding on, her troll friends were riding on, on top of, the Smurf and all that. I mean the bird and all that. But I don't think that was his bird. I think that was just something, they were riding on for fun. But yeah, this movie just boring. Like, I feel like there's just not a lot going on. I mean, I do like the journey, to the Lost Village and all that, and I like how Gargamel is on his way. I mean, trying to get there to take over the village and all that, But there's one moment though which I think is stupid, where Smurfette wants to freaking save Gargamel and all that, because he's drowning and all that, and he's and the way Gargamel is trying to fake it, it's freaking pathetic to watch, and it's just kind of like you roll your eyes and all that, he's gonna freaking betray you. They all know that, and she helps him anyway, and you know exactly what's gonna happen next. He's gonna freaking kick him off the boat, and then he's gonna take the boat and all that, and that's what he does. He takes the freaking boat and all that and just strands him there, and you knew they were gonna do that. I mean, you knew he was gonna do that. So yeah, it's just kind of one of those things. And all that. I mean, they basically want to make you they want to make Smurfette they want to give you a reason to question Smurfette and all that, or have the characters question Smurfette for trying to help, do the right thing and all that by helping, Gargamel, the bad guy who created her and all that, and it just doesn't end up working. It doesn't work. It ends up just making it kind of, it makes it, makes you roll your eyes and all that, and it's just kind of annoying, And then, speaking of the whole, Lost Village thing, this movie is titled wrong. This movie should be called The Journey to the Lost Village, not the Smurfs the Lost Village. Because they spend most of the movie actually trying to get to the damn Lost Village, and then by the time they actually get there, the movie's almost freaking over. It's almost over. So they spend hardly any time in the damn Lost Village. It's literally just they basically go there and all that, and then suddenly the Gargamel comes in and all that, and we don't have a lot of time for them to reenact with the the other Smurfs. Apparently, though, too, they're also female Smurfs. Smurfs that her own kind and all that. And basically, it's kind of repeating what it did in the second live action movie a bit, where Smurfette doesn't feel like she doesn't belong, with them, the Smurfs and all that, and she's trying, I mean, in this movie, they do make her, it's more so she's trying to do something right, but keeps screwing it up. And all that, but it still kind of, repeats from, the second one. But, I mean, you could argue, too, that technically that was a live-action movie, that was a sequel to something, But considering, they kind of done that already, and, this is, the third movie. At least I think it's the third movie. I could be wrong. I mean, I don't remember, when the other two movies came out. I don't even know when they. I don't remember when they came out, and I don't know when the third and fourth live action movie did. But yeah, this is just this is kind of just something they kind of already did. But in this case, I don't think it's that bad, because again, they are putting a different twist on it, But I mean, yeah, I just think, like, she's trying to find, the lost village and all. It makes the movie very predictable too, like, what's gonna happen and all that, and I just don't like. I don't like how they, again, it takes, forever for them to actually get to the lost village. We don't even get to see Papa Smurf and then the leader, female Smurf, reenact with each other that much. They do it a little bit, like they're flirting or something, but they don't really do a lot with that either. Now, Papa Smurf, just like usual, Papa Smurf is still a great. I think he's still a great, Smurf and all that. He's a bit more strict though in this movie, like in the live action movies, he's not as strict, so he's a bit more strict in this movie. But at the same time, I mean, you can understand why. Because they disobeyed him and all that. It went to the, it's like going to the woods and all that. And but I feel like they could have told like Papa Smurf that Gargamel was going after the other Smurfs and all that. And they need his help to save them instead of just like going out by themselves and doing it. But again, I don't know. It's just kind of confusing. It's confusing, and I don't know. I mean, I just think this movie is just very forgettable. It definitely is, and all that. And I mean, I don't know. I'm gonna probably go ahead and give this movie 25 points and a bad. I actually forgot to, get the score points sound effect too. My bad. But I mean, I made a mistake there, but it's all right. Occasionally, I'm gonna do that, especially with me not making reviews as much, But I'm trying to remember to do that more. But I've been forgetting a lot of stuff lately, so yeah. Also, for some reason, the bad thing there, like the word bad, usually I have it all over the screen, because it looks a bit better, and right now it's just tiny. It was letting me make everything else grow. I think it looks bigger and all that there. But for some reason, with this, the number thing that which I think I messed that up too. That's supposed to be 30. I messed this up a little bit. But I am sorry about that, guys. But yeah, the whole bad thing, that word's supposed to be bigger, but for some reason, freaking Instagram wasn't letting me grow that, but growing the other words and all that. So I don't know. Again, technology, it's confusing. It was confusing back in the day, but I think it's gotten way worse over time. But I don't know. But yeah, I am sorry for messing the video up, but it's all right. I mean, it's not that big of a deal. It's just I know some people might be upset about the number scoring thing, but I just realized I messed that up, and I don't want to have to redo the whole video again to do that, because when I redo the videos, I usually mess up, what I'm doing and all that, so. But, yeah, but anywho, I'm going to get back to this, yeah, this movie, though, this movie's just not that great, like, it's, like I said, it's really pretty. Like, it is a very pretty movie. Like it's like you're going into this enchanted forest or something. Like, it looks really pretty. It kind of reminds me of I learned about this like a while back. I don't remember how many years ago it was, but I was watching a video of someone talking about unique locations around the world, and they had like this little village, this village-looking thing, or something, like with mushrooms and all that. And they're like, it was really funny, and kind of interesting. I liked it, but like obviously it didn't have mushroom houses and all that, but it did look like it did look kind of like like a forest of like this stuff and all that. But I don't know. But aside from that, I mean, there's a few jokes here and there, but this movie's just not that great. Like, it's really boring. It's really boring and all that. And I kind of wish, like, the characters from, the troll people from, the anti-Smurfs, from the second movie would have appeared in this movie. That would have been nice. We could have seen them. But I guess at the same time, it would make sense for the story because one of them was a female Smurf and all that, and Smurfette's trying to fit in better. But I just think this movie, I feel like if they spent more time in the village and all that, and less time exploring it, I think it would have been a lot better. Or they could have done all of that, and actually, and they got to the village and actually spent about like 30 minutes or something in the village, but they were only there, for like maybe 10 minutes, maybe 5 to 10 minutes, I don't know. But yeah, I don't know. But also Smurfette sacrificed herself, and then and all that, and she apparently gets saved because they hold hands or something. I don't know exactly what happens, but it's really random and weird. But I'm gonna probably go ahead and end up letting things go from here. I don't really have a lot else to say about this movie. This movie is just. It's just definitely bad, but it's not awful. I think it's mostly just forgettable. It's not like frustrating, but it is forgettable. And it's sad because I think they did a really good job with the art and stuff in this movie. It looks really good, and I like how they actually they make him the CGI looks a lot better on these characters than in the movies. But I don't know, but I'm going to probably go ahead and let things go from here. I'll see you all later. Have a wonderful day. See you all next time. Bye-bye.